Namaste. I am Narasimha Prabhu, non-executive chairman of Wizkids Gurukula. I wanted to share our vision for Wizkids Gurukula. I have been working with children for more than about 20 years. As part of Light of the Self Foundation, we imparted cultural and spiritual values education to a large number of children. Also, we taught artificial intelligence. And this program we called as I Lead program. We saw deep and beautiful transformation within the children. We wanted to take this to children on a larger scale. That's where we decided to set up the education system called Wizkids Gurukula. Our experience in working with the children is helping us to create a valuable education system for the children. What are we doing in Wizkids Gurukula? Children require a holistic education, which consists of IQ, intellectual quotient, SQ, spiritual quotient, EQ, emotional quotient. A total holistic education is required. The current schooling system, I call it as an old schooling system, does not support this. Too much of focus on IQ only. There's a lot of pressure gets built up in children and stress gets built up. Solution required is an education system which addresses the total personality of the child, not just one aspect of the child. A child has 9 types of intelligences. The current schooling system does not address these 9 types of intelligences. In our iLead program, we created several modules which helps to focus on 9 intelligences of the child and build a beautiful personality. So that's what we are bringing to the Wizkids curriculum. The job scenario is drastically changing because of advances in artificial intelligence, technology, and robotics. The job market is undergoing tremendous change. Our education system is not able to cope up with the job requirements of the future. Our syllabus is designed 30 years back. So can we impart an education to children which will make them ready for tomorrow's jobs, tomorrow's challenges? For that, we need 5 C's of education. First is critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity, and most importantly, culture. The children have to develop deep-rooted value systems based on the culture and values of our country, Bharat. Deeply rooted inside in culture and value system and educated in the modern science and technology with artificial intelligence, the children will be able to face the future with much more strength and confidence. Wizkids Gurukula is about providing this education. It's a new age schooling system focusing on educating for future, deeply rooted in culture. I welcome all of you, all the parents, to look at the option we are providing and help build your children for a bright future. Namaste.
Namaste. Yeah, the world is evolving faster than we ever imagined. Like artificial intelligence, quantum computing are no longer futuristic. They're shaping our reality today. While these advancements offer incredible potential, they're also bringing challenges that we cannot ignore. In this rapidly changing landscape, we must ask, is our current education system preparing our children for the future? The answer, unfortunately, is no. Traditional methods or conventional methods focused on rote memorization and standardized teaching have left our children ill equipped for the demands of tomorrow. Yeah, this is where Wizkids Gurukula comes in. Wizkids Gurukula is not just a school, it's a transformative movement to redefine education for the 21st century. We combine time tested Gurukula principles with cutting edge technology to create a schooling system that nurtures both skills and values. Like children learn 21st century skills like critical thinking, analytical thinking, problem solving, and digital literacy. And these skills are inculcated using experiential learning, learning by doing, exploring, and creating. And most importantly, they are rooted in Bharatiya culture and values, ensuring they use these skills for the greater goods. At Wizkids Curriculum, children are not limited by textbooks. They engage in real world problem solving, collaborate with peers, and use AI powered lessons tailored to their unique learning needs. At the same time, they're immersed in Bharatiya wisdom, learning about dharma, compassion, and how to contribute meaningfully to the society. This is an education that prepares them for life, not just exams. Our facilitators or like mentors play a crucial role guiding and inspiring students, while our AI tools provide personalized, dynamic learning experiences. This blend of human mentorship and technology ensures every child thrives. Yeah. So our vision is ambitious but very clear to make Gargar Gurukul a reality, establishing thousands of centers across Bharat. Like we are building leaders, innovators, and change makers who will shape a better tomorrow. Like we request, join us in creating a brighter, more compassionate future for our children, for Bharat, for the world. Together, like let's make a Wizkids Gurukula the education system of the future. Dhanyawad.
I have shifted my children from regular school, the old schooling system, to homeschooling with NIOS because I felt like the existing schooling system doesn't give them any time for developing their overall personality except for a few sports here and there, and too much of stress and too much of pressure, and it creates the teachers are focused on results rather than the overall development of the students. And then what happens is in the process students develop a lot of inferiority complex and no time with family nor with grandparents or anything, and they are forced to do some subjects which they are really not interested in, because every student would be interested in some kind of subjects. So many other factors which I have seen, and kind of traveling time, and extremely expensive education which we cannot afford. So then when my son was in 7th class, he's an academic topper, and we actually requested for a double promotion which the school didn't allow. So then we came up with this idea of why not take up NIS system, go with the NIS board, and with a kind of tuition, private tuition, where we'll have a lot of time to focus on all the other things which he is passionate about, because end of the day studies is not your life is about many more things. So in 7th we took him out of the old schooling system, and we have registered him with the NIS thing, and in 1 year he could appear for 10th board. And the best part of NIS is it is recognized by all the universities across India and abroad also. Right, currently my son is studying in IIT, another son is studying in BITS Pilani. So that is a proof that NIS is directly from central government. NIS is almost like CBSE syllabus, and NIS is very flexible with selecting the subjects. So they have taken like three main subjects and one language, and now and hence they had a lot of time. They had a lot of time to focus on other things like Bhagavad Gita chanting, learning some Upanishads, learning arts, learning music, and they are very happy people today. In my son's campus, I've seen many students out of stress committing suicide, and I'm happy that I have given both my children a very good homeschooling system, which should be, I think, the future of our students. This is what I feel. Thank you.
Hari Om. My name is Shiva Pilotla, and I'm 18 years old, and I've taken homeschooling with NIOS for 11th and 12th, which I chose mainly for two reasons. Firstly, time management, and secondly, the ability to self-learn. Before my seventh grade, I was in a normal school. I had no time to focus on the subjects I wanted to learn, mathematics and sciences. The school would pile up projects and homeworks, and I had to do six other subjects, which I honestly didn't have any interest in. And I knew I wouldn't be using it in the future also. And on top of it all, there is one teacher handling a class of 30 students. So I barely had any attention to my doubts. So after seventh grade, I dropped out of high school and became a private student through IGCSE board for 10th and later homeschooling in NIOS for 11th and 12th. Here, I was able to choose my own subjects, especially the ones I was interested in. I did not have to go anywhere every day. I did not have to do random homeworks or projects which teachers would pressurize. I could make my own timetable. I could join, and I joined with a private tutor from whom I was getting one-on-one attention. The one major advantage with all of this was I had time, a lot of time. And that is where I could participate in the iLead program, where they had different clubs like the debate club, they had public speaking, and Bhagavad Gita, and also I could perform in skits during festivals. And the academic paths, I learned how to learn by myself. One thing which they'll never teach in school. My efficiency increased a lot. I learned how to solve questions faster. I learned how to attempt a paper. I learned how to go through a competitive paper a lot easier. And all of this would not have happened if I was in a normal school. I am very grateful to my parents and my brother who paved this path for me with homeschooling, and to Guruji for supporting me throughout this journey. My JEE mains went very well, and I'm currently in BITS Pilani, one of India's top colleges with a CSE degree.